What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and this is the movie review for White Boy Rick. That's right, Screen Fiend is back live in action, and we're talking about White Boy Rick. Now, White Boy Rick, this film was unusual. I mean, really, it was. It was strange. I'm looking at the film and I'm saying to myself, what am I really watching right now? You're already engaged because the trailer was so great, the way it was done. You're like, okay, this is old throwback hustler stuff. And I don't want, for those who don't know this story, I've actually heard about this true story before. So I knew how it ended before they even told the story. So it kind of messes everything up. So I don't want to ruin the experience for a lot of people. So I got to tell you the basis of the movie without you going to, without removing, some key details that happen in this film. Basically, White Boy Rick is very young. He gets introduced to the game. Michael McConaughey plays his father, which was a great role for him. I just wish I seen more of him. I think there's a lot of details that were left on the cutting room floor. And I don't even think it was the cutting room floor. I don't think they actually had enough budget to pull this movie off. I really don't. I don't think there was anything in the budget that would have allowed this movie to go further than what it did. Looking at the film, I would say overall the acting is, everybody delivered their part. It's just so many missing parts in the film that this Detroit, Michigan story is just almost unbelievable. But it's all true. But there's so many missing parts in this film, and you're going to ask yourself too, like, man, I wonder what happened there. Oh, man, I wish they'd have told me this. Oh, that'd have been cool. We saw that. And then when it's over, it's like, oh, it's over? Okay, we get up and leave. And you start thinking what they could have done to make this a better film. Now, he was working with a bunch of drug dealers, gun sellers. And while he was young or whatever and moving all this weight and doing all these different things, he ended up deciding I could do this myself. So once he decides that, things start happening, then the federal government comes around and say, hey, mind if we get involved and do this with you? And you become a federal informant? So it's it's a lot of different things that happen. There's just key things missing to really make this an epic film. This could have been an epic film had it really been done well, had the right budget. But this is the type of movie that needed to be 2.5 hours long. These are the movies that need to be this long. Because there's so much vast details that are just left out. That I'm quite sure if you saw a documentary series of this, you would probably like that series more than you would like the film. Unfortunately. So I give White Boy Rick 2 stars out of 4. The actors delivered. It's just so many missing pieces. It just does not flow very well as it should. And it's disappointing because the trailer looks great, and you go in and you watch it and you're looking to be engaged, and you're seeing things skip the way it is. It's like, they're cutting forward too fast, and I'm like, I'm really I figured it out, but my gosh, that would have been cool to know. That would have been cool to see. Why wouldn't they show that? You know, you're left with that in your head. But I mean, you'll enjoy it while you're watching it. You just, when it's over, you're gonna wish this was done, that was done, this was done, that was done. So 2 stars out of 4 is my movie review. And don't forget to watch the other movie reviews on Screen Fiend. I'm out.